รายการต่อไปนี้เป็นรายการทั่วไปสามารถรับชมได้ทุกวัย
Dear lovely fans, this is the 4th season of the show and we still believe that all forms of English are valid. Once you can get your point across, you have communicated with success. We are positive that millions of Thais have learnt a lot from our remarkable guests. They all have different levels of English and have shown us that it's the courage to give it a go that matters and it's okay to make mistakes. This show is like a big classroom. We don't want to leave anyone behind. English will therefore be dominant, but there will be some Thai in every episode to make new learners of English feel at ease. We always love to hear your constructive criticism to help us improve, but no internet trolling, please. Thanks for your endless support. It's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hi guys สวัสดีคุณผู้ชมทั่วประเทศนะคะ You're watching Loukgolf English Room where you live, laugh and learn. Hi. Good morning. Right. Okay, we have to use our time wisely today. วันนี้นะคะเป็นแขกที่เราตั้งตาคอยมามากที่สุดตั้งแต่เราทำรายการ English Room มาตลอด 4 ปีนะคะ Let's begin. Today's guest is the definition of perfection. He is a musician, a cool dad. We are more than excited to welcome him to the show. Please welcome พี่ฮิวโก้ค่ะ Can I give you a big hug? Thank you. This is how much we want you.
That's very kind.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Can I say something before we start?
You must.
All right. So the thing is, we started this show 4 years ago, right? And จ๊ะเอ๋ was like, พี่ Loukgolf, call พี่ Hugo. We want to talk to him. And I was like, no, don't call him. He's not gonna come. 4 ปีก่อนพี่เข้าใจไหมเราโทรแบบพี่คือ my name is blah 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 blah. But now you're here. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Okay, first question. Your wife didn't force you to come, right?
No, she made a suggestion that it would be acceptable. She said, this show is very good. Lots of people like it. My friends all go on it. So you should go if you get the invitation.
Okay. You're happy you're here?
I'm very happy to be here.
I met her in London.
Yes.
Like a few months ago. I met your sons as well.
Yes.
Harper, he was very outspoken.
Yes.
ครั้งแรกที่ลูกกับเจอลูกชายของพี่ฮิวโก้นะคะคนโต we were like walking and then พี่Hannah asked him this question just to basically like clear the air พี่ Hannah ได้ถามน้อง Harper ว่าพี่เขาน่ารักไหมคะ Harper he turned to me and he said no
Well, he doesn't know. He's 8. What does he know?
Okay. You are a very punctual person.
Yes. Okay. Obsessively so.
Obsessively
I
punctual.
can't stand to be late.
You can't?
No. I'm very angry and I don't like it. And I don't mind other people. Other people be late, go ahead. But for me, it's stressful.
Okay.
I like to know where we're doing it. There's never when you're early, nothing bad ever happens for coming up early. You show up early, it's not a problem. You show up late, that sends a signal that you don't really care about it or you care less than the other person. Say you and I are going to dinner and I say 8:30 and you arrive at 9 and I arrive at 8:30. It means I paid more attention to getting here on time than you did. So there's a signal being sent there that I don't, maybe some people don't think about it, but it's a sign of saying commitment and respect to what you've arranged to do.
Okay, so it's not okay to be fashionably late.
I think 15 minutes is fine. And I think in Bangkok you have to make allowances. People are allowed to be an hour late in Bangkok.
Okay.
But in any other part of the world, it's completely unacceptable.
Okay. Is your wife punctual?
No. Not at all.
She's not?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very relaxed.
So you consider yourself an introvert?
Yes, I suppose so. Yes.
Okay.
Reserved.
Okay. You love taking pictures of like insects and trees and stuff like that.
Things that I see that I think are interesting. Yes.
Okay. Let me tell you this really quickly. When I first met my partner, Paul, he's British, I didn't understand what an introvert was at the time, and we sort of like fought all the time because he didn't take pictures of me.
Well, it's concepts of privacy in Thailand. I think the reaction to social media in Thailand and to maybe other places is different. I think Thais embraced the whole thing and are very comfortable with it. I think in the West, it's split. People aren't sure about it. I'm one of those people. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure if it's a good thing. It's probably a bad thing.
No. It's great because he taught me the importance of embracing differences. I think เป็นครั้งแรกจริงๆที่ไม่เข้าใจว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้นเพราะว่ามันมีครั้งหนึ่งที่ we went to Smui and it was romantic. I expected him to take pictures of us.
Right.
And he took pictures, lots of pictures of trees and a toad. นะคะ
Yeah.
แฟนถ่ายรูปคางคกแล้วก็คือเราก็แบบเฮ้ยเกิดอะไรขึ้นเราก็แต่งตัวน่ารักอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วเกิดอะไรขึ้นเดี๋ยวจะให้ดู Instagram ลูกกอล์ฟจะให้เปรียบเทียบ Instagram ของพี่ฮิวโก้และของแฟนลูกกอล์ฟ you will get on like you two will get on okay
Yeah. Are we the similar age or not?
how old are you if I may ask
38, 38.
oh he is 45
Well, yeah, okay.
yeah
So
okay so
same, it's the TV. In Britain, in the old days, there were only 3 channels, and the only thing worth watching was BBC nature documentaries. There's nothing else was worth watching back in the 80s and late 70s. That was it.
maybe that's why
And so I think English people, or British people, have been primed by David Attenborough to take nature pictures
yes
as a sort of thing. It's
okay
a thing.
and this is from your Instagram นี่คือ Instagram ของพี่ฮิวโก้ค่ะซูมค่ะดูภาพนะคะดูภาพค่ะไม่มีพี่ฮันน่านะคะไม่มีนะคะไม่มีนะคะไม่มีนะคะไม่มีรูปบนสุดนะคะthis is that's a buffalo right
Getting a gore.
กัว
Yeah.
กัวโอเคให้ดูนะคะเปรียบเทียบค่ะนี่คือ Instagram ของคุณพอลค่ะ นะคะและรูปข้างล่างที่มีดิฉันอยู่ I forced him to I was like maybe it's time okay it's time to take pictures of me
Yes.
the buffalo can wait
Yeah.
I'm sorry
No, I understand.
but you two get on you
Yeah,
two get on
my wife's Instagram is all faces of people. Children, people, friends, things. We have nothing in common on IG.
okay great
But that's just IG.
yes now tell us a little bit about your life these days
Well, it's divided up into. There's only sort of 3 current missions that I have. Is taking my children to school, general father vibes, whatever they need, as a singer, and then if there's any time between that, it's just finding time to do things just with me and Hannah. So that is a pretty full plate. Those 3 things, and if there's time off in between, mainly I do as little as possible.
okay and as far as I'm concerned your wife P Hannah is fond of traveling
Yes.
and you're not and she told me that
I travel a lot for work, so I don't find it as pleasurable if there's not a show or a concert or something involved. And because I'm very punctual and she isn't, it can be quite stressful. I'm not sure if I don't like it as much as she does. I do like to travel, but she really likes to travel.
Doesn't that drive you a little bit mad when you are always punctual, whereas she's not always punctual?
I'm learning to just let it go, and one day we'll miss a flight, and then she'll know why.
Okay.
I've missed flights.
Okay.
I've had being late for things made a big difference. So it's not going to happen with you, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm trying to be more relaxed about it.
Okay. As we all know, you started off as an actor,
Yes.
right? Tell us how did you evolve into a full-on musician?
I had a band at school, so I always was into music, and acting really came along as an opportunity, and it would have been, I think, foolish not to accept it. and it also was an opportunity that led me to be able to do the things I really wanted to do. There was one soap opera called ลูกผู้ชายหัวใจเพชร and in that I managed to spend a lot of time with Piat Carabao, who's a hero of mine and someone I admire, and through that I was able to meet the rest of Carabao, and Thierry became the producer. There was a song featured on that Lakon which was written by Pikai Suti. So that one soap opera I think did more for my music career than maybe anything else I've done. So you can't really separate it out. Even though I may have been a musician without acting in soap operas, as far as my career in Thailand is concerned and being allowed to do the things that I've been able to do, if it wasn't for that Lakon, Gantana, who are not necessarily a music company, that was my way to having the career I have now.
But did you want to be an actor, or
Not
did you want to be did you want to be a musician, a singer?
I wasn't sure. I was a teenager. I really didn't know. I wasn't a particularly good student. I had, lots of issues with authority, and I wasn't really sure.
Were you rebellious?
Absolutely. Yeah. Almost to the point of if there's something that a lot of people think and do, I'm suspicious, and I think I probably should not do that. Like if something's very popular, I'll assume it's bad. If people in authority say this is the way you should be, I'll assume they're lying and trying to control me. Yeah.
Okay. I listened to your new single this morning, and this is what I found. House of Mercy, right?
Yes.
เช้านี้ลูกกับได้ไปฟังเพลง House of Mercy ของพี่ฮิวโก้นะคะลูกกับได้ไปเจอสิ่งนี้ค่ะเป็นคอมเมนต์ใต้มิวสิกวิดีโอค่ะเขาบอกว่าผมออกจากพรหับเพื่อมาดูพี่นี่แหละ I think this is wonderful, right?
Good, yes.
Only a few artists can do that.
Yes.
Whoa, your
That is
music,
that's my mission,
your
yeah.
song
Yes.
stopped him from
defiling himself.
Yeah, and
Disrespecting himself.
don't you think that's marvelous?
I'm very, very glad, and hopefully this will be the beginning of a very virtuous life for that young man.
Only a few people can achieve that. I have to say.
I'm very, very proud.
And you should be.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go for a quick break now. เดี๋ยวช่วงหน้านะคะเราจะกลับมาคุยกับพี่ฮิวโก้ในทุกเรื่อง Don't change the channel. Yeah. All right, we're back. Yeah. Let's talk about 10 ล้อ really quickly.
ความลับที่อยู่ในใจมีความลับที่อยู่ข้างในอยากจะถามรักเป็นเช่นใดกันเล่า
The name 10 ล้อ Okay, the name of the band.
Yes.
You came up with the name?
Yes, me and the bass player. I can't remember, but yes, I had a very strong opinion that a Thai band that sings in Thai should have a Thai band name, and that the name should carry multiple feelings about it that reflect something quite masculine, something dangerous, something funny, something psychedelic, and if you see the way that those trucks are decorated. They are decorated as if they are going to Woodstock or some 1960s psychedelic art revival. Also on the mudguards, you see icons from the 60s and 70s and 80s. They have an American sensibility about them, but very Thai as well. So I thought that that was the perfect band name, because prior to that, the best band names had all been taken, like Lozo, which I think is the best band name that any Thai band. And my second favorite is Kan Thai.
Kan Thai.
It's a great band name. And then there's band names like Ka Soy and things like this that I've always liked, that I felt sounded right. Sounded like, yeah, that's a bunch of guys from Thailand, not a band. I'm not going to name any, because a lot of Thai bands like to have a fancy, cool sounding English name, which is fine. But I felt there was some distance between what the word meant and what the band actually were. It was rarely it seemed appropriate.
And surprisingly, you can learn so much about life from these trucks.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? One truck taught me a life lesson
Okay.
I didn't expect that I was driving one day I was driving and I saw ปกติแล้วที่10ล้อมันจะชอบมีเขียนใช่ไหม
Yeah.
มันจะชอบมีแบบ you know
Slogans.
yeah slogan and
Yeah.
sentences you know about life about whatever I was driving one day I was about to do something really stupid ก็คือแซงผิดเลน
On the left.
yeah on the left
Yeah.
and then I saw this เขียนว่าผู้ดีแซงขวาชาติหมาแซงซ้าย
Yes. And that's true.
and I was like okay no one can teach me I
Yeah.
learned that from a truck
Yeah. Yeah. I learned the phrase "lak pi sia dai nong" from that as well, which I love that phrase. That's a great phrase, you know, for like life.
were there any other names under consideration at the time
Oh, stupid stuff like wong gom.
วงกลมและนี่คือพี่ฮิวโก้วงกลม why not น่ารัก
It wasn't rock and roll enough.
it was not rock and roll enough
No. Well, I was very adamant that it be a hard-hitting, quite butch name, you know.
nothing camp
No, I was a teenager, so I was sort of more overt. I'm much less concerned with being butch these days.
okay of all the songs you've written which took the longest to write
Songs don't take a long time to write. The length of time is really after they're written, how many versions you record of them, and how much changes and edits they go through, depending on your situation. So I guess the song that went through the most amount of work was a song called Disappear, because it was originally for me, and then I got dropped from, I had to record multiple versions of it with whoever I met who said, oh, you know what you should do? You should re-record this and do a different version, and then it'll be better and you'll get signed and whatever. And then eventually it ended up on someone else's record altogether. So that song had like a 4-year life before it was ever released. The actual writing of a song, it shouldn't take that long. These things are 3 minutes, 30 seconds of quite simple, barely poems, you know, so they don't take that long. I'm just trying to get a mood, you know, and you can't agonize over a mood because it's just a passing moment. So it shouldn't take that long. Other things take longer.
and what inspires you to write music
Sometimes you hear it already, and then you just have to figure out a way to make it sound like what you hear in your head. And phrases. I like phrases and turns of phrase that are filled with multiple meanings or are ambiguous. You know, you're not, but they make you feel something, but you're not sure what it is. My relationship to the work itself is quite abstract. It's not that literal in terms of why. I'm not sure why I'm doing it some of the times. Sometimes I'm doing it just to get the process going, just to keep things moving, to keep sharp. And then sometimes the whole song just is almost as if it writes itself.
maybe you can write a song about me
I could.
maybe น้องเสื้อม่วงน้องเสื้อม่วง
Yeah, I mean, well, with Thai, if you want it to be in Thai, I may have to get some help.
นี่ไงเพลงน้องเสื้อม่วงน้องเสื้อม่วงพระกันน้อง
I'll take it under advisement.
yeah maybe think about that please
Long and hard,
consider it maybe
Yes.
okay
Maybe after dinner, I have to get a bit more
maybe.
information.
Yeah. Maybe we need to spend more time together, right? Which would you say is more challenging, writing a song in English or Thai?
I think Thai ultimately is more challenging because of the technical aspects of the language. The tonal things mean that it has an influence on the melody, and also the fact that Thai listeners, I think, value lyrics and what the song is about far more than listeners of English language music. English language music is very broad. There are some songs with almost no lyrics in them, or very simple lyrics that don't mean anything. They're just there to have something to sing. Whereas Thai songs, I feel, have to mean something because of the way they are consumed and the way that I guess the Thai audience has an expectation of the song making sense.
That's interesting.
It's more literal. But having said that, once you've decided what the song is about, it's actually quite easy because Thai is a nice language. It has nice sounds in it. There's lots of words that rhyme. But it's what to say in Thai that hasn't been said. Whereas with English, I think there's a little bit more room to be metaphorical, to be abstract, to have double meaning, whereas in Thai the double meaning is usually comedic rather than serious. And I'm not a funny songwriter.
Okay, you're not a funny
No, I don't think so, no.
No.
I'm
So-
pretty stern.
Okay, maybe write a funny song about Nong Seo Muang then. Maybe that's.
I don't know
that
if
could
it's
be
in
good.
my nature. Yeah, I was born this way.
Okay. Are you ready for more?
I'm so ready.
Now you have to be quick. และนี่คือ Speed Quiz. The skill most beneficial for lifelong learning.
Attentiveness.
Okay, the thing that people in society today should work the hardest to preserve.
Classic architecture.
Okay, supposing our world were a person, how would he or she react to the state of things today?
If our world was a person, let's go and see the doctor.
Supposing you could redo the moment when you asked P. Hannah to marry you, where would you do it?
Oh, in New York.
A signature phrase of Hannah's when no one else is around.
ใกล้ถึงแล้วอยู่บนทางด่วน
I love that. That's what I say all the time. Okay, your most argumentative child.
Oh, Harper.
Okay, a comeback from one of your children that simply left you speechless.
Well, we were having a conversation about why he wasn't allowed to dig up someone's bones, and I said, well, you can't dig up people's bones because their family will be sad if you dig up their bones. And he says, yeah, but we dig up dinosaurs.
Okay. The thing you would most like to teach your children about life in general.
Respect.
Your favorite line from the song 99 Problems.
You can come inside, but your friends can't come.
Ooh, the Michael Jackson dance move that you've mastered. All right, let's go for another quick break then. Okay, ไปเลย Bad blood.
bad bug bad bug หนูเคยได้ยินมาจากเพลงที่ของ Taylor Swift อะหนูว่ามันแปลว่าแบบคนสองคนทะเลาะกันอะไรอย่างนี้
หนูเคยเห็นคำนี้มาจากใน MV ของ Taylor Swift อะค่ะ มันน่าจะแปลประมาณว่าแบบเขาเป็นสองคนที่แบบไม่ถูกกันแบบเป็นศัตรูกัน
เคยเห็นคำเนี่ยจากเพลงของ Taylor Swift ครับ ก็คือไอเพลง Bad Blood มันมีท่อนเนี่ยอยู่ในท่อนฮุกก็คือ cause baby now we got bad blood ก็คือตอนแรกอ่ะผมนึกว่าไอคำเนี่ยมันแปลว่าแบบคือผมคิดไปไกลมากว่าคำว่า bad blood น่าจะเกี่ยวกับแบบเกี่ยวกับเชื้อสายวงตระกูลอะไรประมาณนั้นที่เหมือนว่าลูกไม่ดีอะไรอย่างนี้หรือเปล่าแต่ก็คือผมไปหาความหมายของคำนี้มาแล้วสรุปก็คือแปลว่าความขัดแย้ง
All right, we're back. Yeah. We also have some visitors from Nitej Jula today.
Savages.
แต่กล้องซูมไปหน่อยค่ะน้องนิเทศจุฬาคะมาเลยค่ะออกกล้องเลยนะฮะ All right, anything can happen on my show. Okay. What do you think of the show? You like it? Yeah. Okay. No, but that's not what you told me.
No.
No. What did you just say? Can you tell us, please?
Something to the effect of, I thought it would be bigger.
That was it. I asked her nicely. I was like, "What do you think of the show?" And then she said,
I guess
"Look,
it's honest at least. It's honest.
Yeah. That was brutal. Broke my heart. It just broke
Kids
me.
are brutal.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for kids who are so brutal?
Be kind. Be kind to your elders.
How many languages can you speak?
Oh, only two well, and I can get by in French, I guess.
Okay.
But schoolboy French.
You grew up in the UK, right?
A bit of both. What do you call it? Primary school and Uban. It was in Thailand, and then the rest was there. But as soon as school was finished and school holidays, I'd be back here, and then by the time I finished school, I was living here full time.
Okay. And you speak English with your children, right?
Yes.
P. Hannah will speak Thai with them.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. That seems to be the best way to run a bilingual, just so it's not confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it works
I recommend it, yes.
Okay, because sometimes when like let's say like when one person speaks say broken Thai or broken English maybe that's
Yeah, right. I mean, whatever works, it all depends. If you're, but I am actually English, so it was important to me that they speak English and also with, I guess, an English accent rather than an American accent or a sort of Thai international school accent, whatever you call that.
Okay. Now tell us a little bit about your life studying abroad.
Well, it wasn't really abroad for me.
For us, yes, but yeah, for you, your life as a student in the UK.
Well, I went to quite a lot of different schools, most of them in London, and then I ended the last 5 years in a boarding school out in the countryside. It was pleasant enough. I was really looking forward to just being grown up. I was not a child that was particularly interested in being a child, and the best parts of my life as a child were probably spent, with my parents. A lot of time in the car with my mum listening to music on cassette and going around the country when she would come to Thailand, going wherever she went. She was doing some NGO work, some translation work for the Thai army. We'd go out into the countryside a lot. Yeah, I had a happy childhood.
Okay. Now I want you to do something quite challenging for us.
Okay.
I want you to choose 3 English words,
Right.
3 adjectives, okay, to
Yes.
describe yourself when you were 18.
Opinionated,
Okay.
confident, and rude.
Rude. Okay. Now choose 3 adjectives to describe yourself when you were 25.
Crazy, loud, and even more opinionated.
And choose 5 adjectives to describe yourself right now.
Quiet, polite, punctual, stern, judgmental.
Okay. You think people change?
Yes, on the whole they do. Well, they have to change their behavior, and I think they have to change their opinions on certain things. But then there's some things which I think are hardwired that never change, that are set from like 6 years old, and then other things change. So I think it's both. I think there's things that stay the same till the day you die. I was with an old man who was at the festival the other day, and he was very, very drunk, and he was talking about things that happened to him when he was 6 or 7 years old. And and he was in his early 70s, and it was still with him and affecting him. So some things don't go away, and some people can learn to change their behavior. I don't know if they change what's inside though.
Okay. Supposing a documentary were to be made about your life, because you are fond of documentaries.
Sure.
Right? So supposing a documentary were to be made about your life, what kind of documentary would it be?
Well, first of all, I'd be dead. Because there's no way it's being made while I'm alive. Absolutely not. No. I'm not sure what you'd be able to get out of it actually, because I'm quite private and I don't run around taking footage of myself at home. So it would look like a PR press packet from the label. That's what it would look like.
Okay.
It would be a very dull, corporate, yay, Hugo is awesome, and it would have very little depth to it at all. It would be like a fluff piece, fan-made fluff piece. Yeah, because there's not a lot to work with.
How does it feel to be surrounded by extroverts all the time? Say your wife is an extrovert, right?
Yeah.
Kirin,
Yes.
I would say he's an ambivert maybe.
No, yeah, me and him actually have a lot more in common than people think.
Pepe is an extreme extrovert, right?
Yes. But and then also, I'm not sure if the introvert-extrovert thing really just, you take that out of the English language and you just plop that into Thailand. Thais are far more communal. Thais are much more comfortable in a big group, and they much more just play the game, like just do, join in with each other, or not at all as a group. Whereas I think the Western sort of concept is very interested in the self and the individual, and I think too much. And Thais are the other way. It's like, it doesn't really matter what's going on inside. Just be nice. Just join in. Just have fun. Don't be boring. You know what I mean? So it's probably hard to be an introvert in Thailand. Harder than it is to be in England, I would say.
And lots of people don't even know what it is. Like to be honest, เหมือนสมมุติว่า หลังๆมันเริ่มเป็นเทรนด์แล้วกันบอกว่าแบบเฮ้ยฉันเข้าใจแล้วว่าจริงๆที่ฉันบอกว่า I enjoy let's say I love reading books and there's nothing wrong with me and I think I'm an introvert ตอนนี้คือนักเรียนของลูกกอล์ฟเนี่ยเขาเริ่มรู้แล้วว่ามันคืออะไรแต่ก่อนอย่างเงี้ยคือ well I think I might have said this on the show lots of activities in Thailand or maybe like in other countries are created for extroverts you know what I mean likeอยู่ดีไปรับน้องอย่างเงี้ยfirst day dance everyone dance
No, that's my idea of hell.
right and then that drains you
I would find that very, very difficult.
ดังนั้นวันนี้เลยบอกว่าจริงๆคือคุณอาจจะต้องสำรวจตัวเองว่าจริงๆเฮ้ยหรือว่าจริงๆเราก็แค่แตกต่างกันแล้วคนที่เป็นอีกแบบที่เป็นรุ่นพี่ที่กำลังเหมือนแบบว่า sometimes you force people right you force people to do things they hate they despise and that's just bad so listen well listen to people and try to understand people a little bit more
I agree,
because that what I mean I made some silly mistakes in my class I mean I encouraged my students to be like very expressive and then I didn't listen to them and if I could turn back time I would listen to them a bit more
Yes.
ดังนั้นวันนี้อยากจะบอกจริงๆว่าบางทีมันไม่ได้มีอะไรผิดเขาแค่ชอบอยู่คนเดียวเขาชอบอ่านหนังสือไม่ได้หมายความว่าคุณจะไปบังคับให้เขาลุกขึ้นมาว่างหนังสือเต้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยไม่ได้
Yes. No, I find that kind of thing very, very difficult. Or, when you're back when I was younger, you'd be around older people in show business and they, want you to party or want you to have a good time. Or I find this difficult. I find Valentine's Day very difficult. The idea that, oh, today is when we're keeping score of how much of a good partner I am or I'm not. On this one day, I'm great the whole year, but you don't, pull out. And then there's the comparison with everyone else because everyone else can see what everyone else is doing now on social media. So I find that difficult. New Year's Eve, we've got to have a good time, right? We've had a good time all year, but we've really got to have a good time tonight. I find that difficult as an introvert. Just on-demand fun or on-demand romantic or be sad or be happy as a group. I'm not very good at that.
Can we quickly talk about your family
By all means.
See this is my extroverted voice Can we quicklyพี่รำคาญนะพี่รำคาญ
I'm very...
Am I annoying you like seriously
You have to look at my wife's circle. The stuff I have to deal with is beyond anything you're going to be able to do here.
Words can't describe beyond imagination
This is very mild compared to the
I
stuff.
like that
Yeah.
No one has ever described me as being mild
I live in an extremely queenie world. Yes. Fierceness is all around.
So you're used to this
I'm almost disturbed when it's not around.
Wow okay see sometimes you miss things when they're gone no?
Sure.
Okay now how's your family these days
They're good, kids are doing happy at school and went to the parent-teacher thing. They had no major complaints, which I was sort of ready for. And my wife's very happy with her business that she's doing, and that I think she finds that quite satisfying. And maybe she'll take a step back into some TV stuff. Aside from usual things of family life, or sickness and whatever. But no, people they seem happy. And we had a nice. Birthday for Hannah last September, and it's been a good year.
Your daughter
Yes.
is a little bit of a drama queen
Sure.
Am I right
Right.
She's quite emotional
High energy.
high energy and
Yeah.
very imaginative and very
Yes. But it's nice, little girls actually do listen to you when you talk. Whereas with boys, it's like dealing with a pack of sort of Labradors or maybe Alsatians that you only the very stern voice gets them to listen. You have to talk to them like you would to a dog you're trying to train. But with a little girl, they actually look you in the eye and listen to what you're saying and then answer as if they've heard what you're saying. Whereas with boys, that doesn't happen, really, in my experience, just in my house.
you have to be stern
I have to be stern and quite strict with them. Whereas I find, oddly enough, I find Nada a little bit more easy to communicate with.
Okay choose one word to describe Harper
Bookworm.
Ooh and choose one word to describe Hunter
Ladies' man.
choose one word to describe Nada
Nuclear energy.
and choose one word to describe your wife พี่ฮานา
Best fun I ever had. I don't know what else to say.
Now, last question. What kind of dad would your kids say you are?
Strict. Yeah, absolutely. Stern, serious, whatever you want to. Yeah, on the whole, that's my job in the house is to be the law.
Before we go for another quick break, can you tell us a little bit about your new album, please?
Yeah, it's a short album called Lacuna of all English songs as a little sort of break in between the last full Thai album and my next Thai songs. This will be a little sort of an intermediate. That's why it's called Lacuna, which was every now and then you come across a word in English, or I do anyway, that I've never heard before. And lacuna was one of those words, and oddly enough, it means an interval or break that should not be there. So I guess it sort of is this sort of stopgap album of 6 quite psychedelic English songs.
Okay, and the single, House of Mercy?
Yeah, it's the 3rd single off this album.
That's the 3rd single. What is it about?
House of Mercy is about, it's based off of a friend of mine who had gone through a lot of ups and downs in his life and made quite a lot of decisions in his life which had negative effects on him later on. And it's about when you find yourself at someone else's mercy, when you hit rock bottom and you actually have to rely on the mercy of others, that's fine. And the merciful, we welcome you to the house of mercy, but maybe you need to consider changing some things. Once you leave out back into the world, maybe you change some of your behavior or change the things that led you to this point. You know, if the rule brought you here, what good was the rule? It's written from the point of view of people giving care, having an expectation that having taken care of you, we hope that you will choose a better path once you leave the house of mercy.
Okay.
So quite serious and dark and moody. Yeah.
Futuristic.
Well, then maybe the sound is.
From
Oh, yeah.
From that guy, you know. He thinks
Oddly
it's
enough,
futuristic.
it is futuristic. A lot of my music is futuristic in that no one listens to it when it comes out, but 10 years from now, they'll be like, oh, why don't you play
Whoa,
that?
this
You
sounds
know.
so cool. So listen to it now, okay?
Yeah.
จริงๆพี่ได้เลยนะเอาแท็กไลน์มาได้เลยจากผู้ชายคนเมื่อกี้ Listen to this song. This song will change the world of Pornhub forever.
Yeah, exactly. It'll stop, no fap.
ช่วงหน้านะคะเดี๋ยวเราจะมา learn something กับพี่ Hugo Don't change the channel yeah let's learn something can I you didn't expect that
I'm ready for
Did
it.
you?
Yeah, I'm here for
because
it.
we were talking about the importance of being, calm and
Yeah, but we're on
mindful
television.
and-
It's not the place for that.
And I was like,
Yeah, let's
yeah, I'm ready to drag.
Just serve it.
Okay, yeah, okay, so, okay, great.
Work it.
Okay, what's the importance of being merciful?
Merciful? I don't know if it's important, but it's great to receive mercy. You know, I like the phrase, I like the word, a tender mercy. Particularly, I feel I get it from mainly the female members of my family, or my wife, my mother, my mother-in-law. They kind of take pity on, and they sort of that sort of thing. I guess I feel it's quite feminine. So it's nice to try with the song to make it a masculine thing too. To be merciful, to take pity on someone.
Okay, I'm not going to sing today.
Oh, it's a shame.
Oh, you are maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your song.
Well,
right?
we can just do spoken word.
Okay. Can you help me translate everything? But
Yeah.
let's listen to the song first, maybe.
Okay.
House of Mercy.
Cold chill on the western shore. Say goodbye. You've been searching for something more. Say goodbye. You start again in a distant place. Say hello. Same devil, just a different face. Say hello. Say hello. Step inside. Take your time. This is a house of mercy. We're glad to see you here. What we know, what we see. You're running out of choices. It's time to make them clean. Make them clean. Make them clean. Make them clean. Make them clean.
Ooh, right. That's you,
That's me.
right there. What are you doing there? Like, what is that?
That's the some medicinal powders for the head nun of this cave monastery to heal this wounded warrior that's on the table there.
Okay. Can you help us translate this song?
Into Thai?
Yeah. Oh, I'll help you.
Yeah.
What about that? And then
Okay.
you tell me if it's correct. Okay. If my
Alright.
translation is
Alright.
accurate. Okay?
Okay.
Let's begin then.
Alright.
So cold chill on the western shore ก็คือเหมือนเป็นลมหรอเป็นลม
ลมหนาวอากาศหนาวเลย
หนาวแหละ
หนาวเลยแหละหนาวจับใจอ่ะที่อะไรอ่ะ
ชายฝั่ง
ชายฝั่งตะ
ที่
วัน
ตะ
ต
วั
ก
นตกโปรดบอกล่ะอย่างนี้
ใช่
ประมาณนั้น You've been searching for something more คือเธอมองหาสิ่งที่มากกว่านี้ประมาณนี้ไหม
แสวงหา
แสวงหา
แบบอะไรที่มันมี
มาก
ควาก ม
ว่า
ห
นี้
มายที่มันมีความหมายมากกว่านี้อะ
บอกล่ะได้ไหมอย่างนี้ได้ไหม
ใช่แล้วก็บอกลา
You can tell me to stop
ดีไม่
Okay.
ชอบมาก
Start again in a distant place ใช่ไหม Say
ก็เริ่มใหม่นี่
hello
เริ่มใหม่
เริ่มอีกครั้งในที่ห่างไกล โอ้วัดดี
ทักทาย
ใช่
ทั
Same
กทาย
devil just a different face คืออะไรปีศาจเดิมแต่ใบหน้าเขาเปลี่ยน โอ้ฮัลโหลนี่ประมาณนี้ป่ะ
ใช่ใช่
ประมาณนี้ป่ะใช่
ใช่
ป่ะ
เดวิลจะปีศาจใช่
ปีศาจ
ปีศาจนรกก็ได้
ปีศาจนรกแต่หน้าเหมือนเดิม โอ้ฮัลโหล
คนละตัวไงคือแบบว่ามานี่คือเขามาจากเมืองนอกใช่ไหมเขาจะเริ่มใหม่แล้วเขามาเมืองไทยอ่ะมันก็คืออาการเดิมอ่ะจะย้ายไปที่ไหนก็ตามอ่ะไอสิ่งที่มันอยู่ข้างในที่มันไม่ดีอ่ะมันก็ยังไปกับเราอยู่อะไรประมาณนี้เลยมันแค่หน้าไม่เหมือนก็คือเป็นหน้าคนไทยแทนก็ไม่ได้แตกต่าง
โอเค
เลยทักทายซะจงทักทายจงทักทาย
Hello อะไรอย่างงี้
ปีศาจคนใหม่
นะคะดูตอนนี้ให้ดีนะคะดูให้ดีแล้วคุณจะเห็นความต่างของมนุษย์นะคะ
ที่มันหลากหลายมันช่างหลากหลายเหลย
จริ
เกิน
ง
นะครับมนุษย์เนี่ย
อันต่อไปเขาบอกว่าอะไร This is the house of mercy
อ่า
ก็คือนี่คือบ้านเมตตา
แห่งความเมตตา
บ้านแห่ง แห่งลืมตกคำว่าแห่ง
ไอ้ออฟเนี่ย
รีบแห่ง
แห่ง
บ้านแห่งความเมตตา
ใช่เรายินดีเราดีใจที่คุณเข้ามา
What we know and what we've seen สิ่งที่เรารู้และสิ่งที่เราได้เห็นมา
เท่าที่เรารู้
เท่าที่เรารู้
เหมือนประมาณดูประวัติเขาอะเหมือนมันเช็คอินเข้าโรงพยาบาลเขาก็จะต้องดูประวัติว่าเราแบบเป็นยังไงวะเนี่ยเท่าที่เรารู้เท่าที่เราเห็นอะเองอะไม่ค่อยมีทางเลือกเหลือแล้ว เลยควรทำให้มันสะอาดซะคนเลือกให้สะอาดเส้นทางที่สะอาดกว่านี้ที่นำเองเธอมาถึงจุดนี้
ทำให้สะอาดกว่านี้
ใช่ก็คงจะดี
โห นี่ถ้าน้องที่มาพิมพ์ว่าพรหับมารู้ความหมายเนี่ย
มันก็ถึงเกี่ยวไง
นั่นไง
เพราะวันนี้ก็เป็นทางเลือกที่สะอาดกว่า ดูหนังโป๊เยอะ เขาถือว่าก้าวมาไกลมาก จริง ๆ ระหว่างนี้ เขาควรจะไปแวะที่แบบ R&B หรือพวกเพลง XX ก่อนมาก็ได้ นี่คือเพลงปรัชญาล้วนๆ ไม่มีความ X เลย
แล้วถ้าเขาฟังต่อเขากลับไปพรหับต่อ
อันนี้เขาก็ต้องรับผิดชอบอย่างชีวิตเขาอะนะผมไม่ใช่พ่อเขาอะผมไม่ใช่พ่อเขาอะ
ครั้งหน้าพี่ยูก็บอกว่าผมไม่อยากตอบคำถามนี้ก็ได้ เราไม่คุยกันต่อก็ได้กันไม่เป็นไรนะครับ Okay so check out the music video on YouTube นะฮะกับเพลง House of Mercy นะจ๊ะ ไปดูกันต่อ Okay so I'm going to give you some clues. Okay. Alright, you have to guess. 1, 2, 3, go.
Grasshopper
Disgusting.
disgusting cockroach
Yes! Cockroach. Okay. Oh, okay, next one.
oh butterfly a bee
Yes, B! Okay. See? We understand each other. We're on the same page. Ooh.
A butterfly.
Yes!
Yeah.
ได้เลย
A cricket. A grasshopper.
Yes grasshopper okay ooh pass ooh this one
Scorpion.
yes many legs
Okay, centipede.
centipede
Yeah,
okay ooh oh yeah pass ooh
A spider.
yeah that's it okay
Mosquito.
yeah ooh
Oh. I have no idea.
worm it's a worm หนอนไงหนอน this is my version
Okay. It was just fishy. It was so fishy.
okay
It was more graceful than what.
okay
yeah.
great that one was a firefly
Oh, I see.
firefly คือfirefly คือหิ่งห้อย
หิ่ง
ไหม
ห้อย
ที่หนูอย่างนี้
Yes.
ไง
And they're not actually flies. They're beetles.
okay
We learn something every day.
now you know okay ดีไหมเมื่อกี้หนูไปไหม
Yeah, sure. I mean, as far as English teaching TV hosts doing impressions of insects go, that was the best I've ever seen.
Can I say something
It's your show.
thank you
You're welcome.
thank you okay thank you so much for your time for your effort for your energy
Happy to be here.
Oh, we're happy you're here. All right. Do you have anything to tell your fans who are watching this episode right now? I'm sure there are many.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
That's it. โอเคจบนะคะนั้นสัปดาห์หน้านะคะหวังว่าคุณยังมีชีวิตอยู่เพื่อที่จะกลับมาดูรายการ Loukgolf English Room นะคะสำหรับแฟนๆ English Room ทุกคนนะคะก่อนลากันไปในวันนี้นะคะวันนี้ Logitech เนี่ยเขามีของรางวัลมาแจกมากมายด้วยนะคะอยากให้ทุกคนเข้าไปที่ Facebook Fanpage ของ Loukgolf English Room นะคะแล้วก็ร่วมสนุกกันเรามี5รางวัลมาแจกก็คือเมาส์ที่น่ารักเหล่านี้เลยนะคะเป็นเมาส์ Logitech รุ่น M238 นะคะซึ่งเป็น wireless mouse Marvel นะคะมี5รางวัลเข้าไปร่วมสนุกกันใน Facebookของเราเลยนะคะวันนี้ต้องลาแล้วนะคะกลับมาเจอกันได้ใหม่นะคะสัปดาห์หน้าทางจิมเมม25วันนี้ขอบคุณพี่ฮูโก้อีกครั้งหนึ่งวันนี้ Have a fabulous day bye โอเคดิฉันสนิทกับพี่ฮันน่ามากโดยที่ไม่รู้ตัวนะคะแล้วเมื่อกี้บอกพี่ฮูโก้ก่อนถ่ายรายการว่า I might be a little bit loud and so just so you know we're gonna be like a little bit energetic and then พี่ฮูโก้ told me that have you met my wife ไม่มีอะไรเซอร์ไพรส์พี่ได้ต่อไปแล้วล่ะ